What's going on, guys? Vertality here, bringing you another video for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Today we're playing yet again some more gun game. For those of you that haven't been tuning into my live streams, I've been playing a load of this on top of zombies, and the reason for that is I have quite the problem with Infinite Warfare team-based multiplayer. This has been a big issue for me going throughout playing TDM domination, whether that's hardcore, regular, or even playing the special game modes like Hyper TDM that we have going on right now. The main reason for this is depending on your teammates, and something that was done really well in Black Ops 3 was the balancing of the teams. If you were playing with a party, you would play against another party. But something that Infinite Warfare has done very differently from that Call of Duty is it is all based on your previous game score. So if I jump into a game, right off the bat I'm going to be considered like a random player with no stats. So it's going to put me on any team. But if I finish that game on top of the leaderboards and I have maybe double second place's score, which isn't uncommon sometimes, I'm going to be put with the players that did the worst that game. So next game launches and you get in there and it's just you getting your ass handed to you 90% of the time. I've had games where I've gone 60 kills in a TDM and we've lost by a good 20 kills, which is very, very upsetting. Even with like 4.0, 6.0 KDs, there's nothing you can do in some situations. And so for me, that was really frustrating. I tried playing TDM, I tried playing Domination, and both of those games are highly dependent on having a communicative team where everyone can carry their own weight. Now, jumping into different modes like competitive S&D, or maybe even capture the flag, I think that's in there at least. We've got Uplink as well as Defender, which was like a short-lasting, week-long game mode. These were all, just like TDM and Domination, very dependent on having that communicative team. Now, on console, one of the biggest things I've noticed is people don't have mics. You just generally don't run into a game full of mics. In the games that you will, which are quite rare, there's not many people using callouts, not to mention the few people that actually know the callouts for this game. Now, I'm not saying everyone has to be hardcore into it and play all serious all the time, but what I am saying is that it would be nice to get in a game and know that I'm not going to be put with 4 guys that are going to go 0-23 and have 0 caps and 0 defense by the end of the game. Now, fortunately, they have given us, a lot of free-for-all game modes in this, which is something that I've really enjoyed playing and messing around with, whether that be, Infected. And in addition to Infected, we have the standard free-for-all and gun game. One of the coolest things for me coming from PC is that people play gun game on Xbox. On PC, gun game, you couldn't get into a game to save your life. So it's absolutely amazing to get the opportunity to really play this a lot and just grind down on it. You get a good amount of XP from playing games like Free For All and Gun Game. Probably going to get a little bit more out of a Free For All game, but Gun Game is going to give you a little bit of a mix-up every single game. I've run into all sorts of player levels and all sorts of strategies, and so it's a fun way for me to try out different guns and improve my skills with those guns slowly but surely. And that's definitely been happening. I've been noticing a huge increase in my ability to run around and use shotguns. Definitely getting better at my sniping skills. Not quite good with the throwing knives, but I don't really plan on using those as a main weapon choice anytime soon. So obviously when you run into an issue like this, people are going to ask and wonder, well, what's the solution? How are we essentially going to get rid of this problem and improve the game? And I think it's one of those things where we need to switch the mechanics of pre-game lobbies to where people with more XP with a higher score, not going to be stuck with the worst players from the last game. That when you jump into a game, you're not going to have to worry about being the last guy on a team because everyone's already left the game due to there being a 6-man party on the other side that's communicative, they all have mics, and they're very skilled. Fortunately, in this game, we don't see them matching it up like in Black Ops 3, whereas if I got in a party with 2 people, I joined a game, you could bet there's going to be another party of 2 people on the other team. Now we also can look at previous games like Call of Duty Ghost, I believe it was, where you would be faced against players with similar statistics as far as KD ratios and win-loss ratios go. I think it is good to have a little bit of diversity. It is very, very challenging if you do want to face something like that, where you continually are playing against players with higher KDs, but I feel like that should be more of a competitive style game mode. Unfortunately, we haven't seen any kind of competitive ranking system in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare yet, though it is told to come out soon. Now, as far as whether or not we're going to have tournaments on Xbox One or PC, it's highly unlikable. It hasn't happened in many previous Call of Duties, but there is still a slim chance, even with PS4 being the exclusive console. Right now, however, though, you guys can expect mostly zombies being uploaded to my channel as well as gun game. Unfortunately, it's just the way it's going to be as long as I'm going to jump in a game and cannot depend on having a good team. I have joined 6-man parties before, and the Xbox app really allows you to have easy access to finding better players. But unfortunately, I just don't find that to be challenging enough, and I also feel like it's unfair for the other team because someone else might be in the same position that I was just complaining about. Anyways, guys, I'm going to let that short rant wrap up right there, and I'm going to go ahead and jump straight into the rest of the footage and let you guys continue watching.
Where did he go? Oh, someone's trying to shoot a rocket launcher at me.
I can't believe they killed you.
We got the Hornet. I don't like this. Oh, no, that's not the Hornet. Oh. Last kill should be nice.
No, it has to be throwing knife.
Oh, really? Oh! Oh, I'm getting blown up. I'm getting blown up. I'm trying to get a knife. Oh! Everybody throw my knife at him and you killed him. No, you're going for that cross knife. What happened?
I didn't get the opportunity. Look, I did at the end. I ran out there and I threw it. You were too close. I'm only going for it.
For this guy, I don't think.
Basic.
I didn't hear perfect, man, but I like it already. Oh, I don't like this pistol. I hip firing. Ooh, I got a shotgun. I just love my reaction. It's great. Oh, it's you. Hey, what's up? is he still on the first pistol? What is the easiest thing ever? Oh, that was you, I think. No, that wasn't me. Oh, really? Oh, nice and cute. Oh, I got blown up. Oh, that killed me. Dang it, knifed again. You're the one that knifed me. Hot on your turtle, but I died. By you. We're all in the middle of the map. I just killed like 4 people. Oh wait, that was needed? camping over there. What? Well, I just did this. Oh, nice. I came in third place. Oh no, I lost my sniper. I got past it. I think. Yeah, I did.